Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today and for attending today's webinar, Harmonizing Nature and Luxury, Discovering Bliss in Bocas del Toro. We are Emerging Destinations. We are a boutique sales and marketing representation company in North America, and we are extremely proud of having La Coralina Island House, the newest luxury resort in Bocas del Toro, Panama, in our portfolio of cool companies in cool places. Before starting with our webinar, which will be presented by Christy from the Special Events and Retreats Department of La Coralina Island House, I would like to take a few minutes just to briefly introduce our portfolio of cool companies in cool places, as well as to give you a few housekeeping notes to go over this webinar and the platform we are using for the webinar, which is GoToWebinar. So before going to the technical recommendations, let's dive deeper in Emerging Destinations portfolio in case any of you is new to our webinars or maybe hasn't been attending for a while our webinars. Just a friendly reminder about our current portfolio. As I was mentioning before, we are a representation company in North America, US and Canada, and we represent different hotels, cruises, DMCs from Europe, Africa, and the Americas region in North America. You can see on your screen now the different companies that we are currently representing. Of course, I'm not going over every single company because it will take a bit longer. So because we are presenting La Coralina Island House in Central America, I will be focusing just in the clients we have in Central and South America. So besides La Coralina Island House, our host today, we also represent Enchanted Expeditions in Ecuador. They are a DMC with offices in Quito and in Santa Cruz Island in the Galapagos Islands. So they can help you with any itinerary across mainland Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands, as well as if you have clients interested in combining Ecuador with Peru, they can also as a DMC help you putting together an itinerary doing both countries. They also own a beautiful 10-room lodge in the highlands of Santa Cruz Island, which is the Enchanted Galapagos Lodge. So a great option either for a post-cruise, maybe 1 or 2 nights before flying back home, or if you have clients interested in doing island hopping instead of a cruise, this is an amazing options in the highlands of Santa Cruz Island. And last but not least, Enchanted Expeditions also own and operate 3 different motor yachts, speed motor yachts, which are the luxury Passion with capacity for 14 people, the superior first class Beluga with capacity for up to 16 people, and the first class Cachalote Explorer also with capacity for 16 people. Any of those 3 cruises, they are sailing around the Galapagos Islands in 6 and 8 days itineraries. So in case you have any clients interested in exploring this amazing part of the world, please feel free to contact me. They have amazing discounts either for charters for the remainder of the year, as well as some discounts for special departure dates for FITs. So this is in Ecuador. Moving from Ecuador, let's go to Colombia, where we represent Colombian Journeys, which is a DMC with offices in Bogota. Here again, they can help you either for FITs or groups with any itinerary you would like to offer to your clients across Colombia. The most common cities or typical places to be included in when visiting Colombia are, of course, Bogota, the Coffee region, Cartagena, Baru Islands, and Medellin. But of course, if you have clients interested in going to some other areas like Bahía Solano or Santa Marta or some other places in any part of Colombia, they can help you, as I mentioned before, with FITs, with groups, putting together an itinerary either in 4 or 5-star hotels, depending on your client's needs. The sister company of Colombian Journeys is Chile Concept DMC. Here again, a DMC with offices in the capital city of Chile, which is Santiago, as well as another office in Punta Arenas in Patagonia. Here again, Chile Concept can help you with any itinerary, FITs, and groups. They don't request a minimum to spend to work with, and they can either put together a full itinerary for you, or if you are doing your hotels by yourself or booking direct, they can just help you with the logistics and the domestic flights. So a great supplier that we can introduce you in Chile, and featuring some iconic places like Easter Island, Atacama Desert, Santiago, the vineyards and the wine region, which is located around Santiago, Patagonia, and they can also help you with some Antarctica cruises. Last but not least, our portfolio in Americas is completed by Las Torres Patagonia, which is an amazing company, a family business company. They own Hotel Las Torres Patagonia with 74 rooms and suites located right in the heart of Torres del Paine National Park at the base of the massif. And they also operate the different trekking circuits that your clients can do, either if they are interested in doing the famous W trekking circuit or the O circuit. So here again, they are an amazing client of us. We have been working with them for the last, I would say, 8 or 10 years. I personally stay in Torres del Paine National Park with them already twice. So if you need any help, if you need any direction, if you are not familiar with a destination, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to schedule a call or a virtual training and guide you either with Las Torres or with the different clients that we have in the portfolio. To complete our portfolio, you will find that we have clients in Europe, basically in Greece, Iceland, Greenland, and Portugal. And then in Africa, we represent different DMCs, hotels in covering Uganda and Rwanda, Mozambique, Kenya, Zambia, Mozambique, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, and that's it. And South Africa, sorry, eco training in South Africa. So if you have any questions, if you need digital material, if you need printed brochures, or if you want to schedule a training for you and your team, you can find my contact information at the bottom of the screen now. Just drop me a line and we will arrange whatever you need, okay? So this is our emerging destinations portfolio of cool companies in cool places. Before starting with the webinar, a few housekeeping notes. This webinar is being recorded, so if you need to step away, answer the phone, or just go for a cup of coffee or lunch, just do it. Don't worry, we are recording this webinar, and next week we will be sending you a follow-up email which will include this playback, so you can watch it again anytime later. We will be also uploading this recording on our website, emergingdestinations.com, as well as on our YouTube channel, Emerging Destinations. So here again, you can look for this recording, as well as for other trainings, for other clients that we have been doing in the past. You can just go and navigate our website or check our YouTube channel and watch the recording or the training session that you are interested in. And of course, I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Emerging Destinations. And also, if you have Facebook, either a personal one or for your company, we have an Emerging Destinations travel trade group where we usually post and upload fun trip opportunities, special offers, and those kind of information for the travel trade. So just send us a request to join the group, Emerging Destinations Travel Trade Group in Facebook. Last but not least, please feel free to ask any questions. We will be answering, you can type your questions on the GoToWebinar control panel on your right. And at the end of Christy's presentation, we will be answering your questions. And of course, we will include on the follow-up email next week, not only the playback, but also the PowerPoint presentation that Christy will be sharing with us in a couple of minutes. And also some other useful information about La Coralina Island House, like photo gallery, video gallery, which of course you can use for your marketing purposes in social media, whatever, and also list of activities. So I think that that is all on my side. As I was mentioning at the beginning, today we are presenting the special wellness retreats that La Coralina Island House, the newest luxury resort in Bocas del Toro in Panama, can offer you. So I invite you to watch Christy's Almendral presentation. She's the special events and retreats coordinator. She's based at the hotel in Bocas del Toro, so she has a beautiful life. And after her presentation, we will go over your questions, and Christy can explain anything a bit more for you if you have any questions. Okay, so let me pass everything to Christy. Thank you.
Harmonizing nature and luxury, discovering bliss in Bocas del Toro. We have the opportunity to offer an amazing place as a venue, also for vacations and to connect within nature. It has been said that Panama is one of the most exotic countries and now is growing so much, especially here in Bocas del Toro. All the developments are happening in a good way that we're sitting in a really great position, especially for retreats and vacations. Where is Bocas del Toro? Bocas del Toro is located in the Caribbean side of Panama, in the Atlantic side. So to get here, you will need to go to the airport, land in Panama City, and from Panama City, you'll need to take another airplane to get to Bocas del Toro, and it's just 45 minutes away in the airplane once you get in Panama City. Bocas del Toro has a lot of islands and little small towns. One of the most beautiful islands is Bird Island, and but we're located in Pouch. We are in Isla Colon. So I'm going to talk a little bit also about the weather. The weather in Bocas del Toro, we have beautiful days, sunsets, sunrises, but we can also have rainy days because we are in a tropical rainforest climate. The beauty about this is that we don't have, for example, hurricane seasons. We are very blessed to not have like different things that you can see globally. We're sitting in the center of all Americas, and that's why we're kind of a little away from all the climate changes. We don't have winter here, so it's always sunny, tropical, and when it's raining, it's even nice. The temperatures are very slightly cooler, and they're very fresh. So, about Bocas Town, it's a beautiful place because we respect how all of the people that have lived in Bocas and they started to develop this small town, the constructor of the whole place has been just two levels of buildings. You're not gonna see like big buildings, and it's especially made from wood. So it's very particular. You're gonna see a lot of houses over the water because it's like a water town. You're gonna see that here. We don't use taxis like we our taxis are boats, and then they're also in the road. There are taxis, yes, but it's very interesting to see that it's an all water town city. There's interesting styles of buildings and restaurants and bars for you to also see and check out because the culture is also very interesting. It's a place that you can definitely connect with different cultures. What to do in Bocas del Toro? There's a lot of things you can do here, from going into scuba diving, depending on the season. For example, September is really um, amazing because of the waters are more calm. And I think January and some part of February, it's kind of also cool to see because of the visibility of the water. There's also many activities like surfing, for example, the surf season. We also have hikes. You can go to different islands to explore and enjoy a hike at a beautiful paradise in secluded beaches. So as I was saying before, we're located in Pounds Beach. It's a 10-minute drive from Bocas Town. You can also come in your bike if you prefer, and it will be like 20 minutes. However, we also have transportation for you to get to the hotel for your commodity. And I love this beach in particular because there's areas where you can surf, but you can also feel the calm waves and the breeze, and it's amazing. So La Coralina Island House is located in this Pounds area, and as you can see, it's a development that has been. It took about like more than 8 years to be able to build these facilities in order to offer a unique experience because it has, if you can see, every room is separate from each, so you're not going to have the feeling that you are like in a really noisy place. It's very quiet, and especially because the buildings are very apart from each other. So you're going to have a lot of private time to enjoy. So, about the hotel. As you can see, this hotel has an amazing view to the ocean. As well, it has been the construction is inspired by the one of the owners that I used to go to Bali. He's and surf a lot there. And he was amazed at all the constructions were made and the details. So he brought this here in this side of Panama, in Bocas del Toro. It took a lot of logistic because mainly things were transferred also by ships. So it was a very detail oriented work also that was made in this area. So we have all different rooms for different tastes. We have, from the standard room to the superior room, that it has the like a capacity for a couple. We also have rooms that are more deluxe. For example, we have the one bedroom villa, and it has more space for families, or if you want to enjoy your time with friends, it's also that is possible. And it has its own little pool as well in the villas. Like as I was mentioning here, there's villas. So these villas are super very exclusive, private, and it has their own living areas, bathrooms. The sizes are the difference between superior and deluxe is that The superior is 180 and square meters, and the other, deluxe, is 215 square meters. But both of them are also really, and it has like big, and they have like a lot of, uh, it has coffee and all the attentions that the other rooms have too. So the amenities of the hotel are very wide because we focus on having everything here, especially because we want our guests to stay here as a retreat. Like you're going to enjoy your time and you have everything you need around. We have a small little atelier where you can go shop, check the little gifts if you want to take it away or something. You can also find the restaurant, the pool around the restaurant, and food is very unique. We combine all the fresh flavors of the Caribbean, and also we are able to get the most amazing ingredients from all over the world to do a fusion cuisine. The space to be able to use for the dinners are wide because we can have a dinner at the restaurant indoors, and you can also have a dinner in the bar area, which is a different menu as well. So we have a total of two different menus. However, in the beach club, that is like 5 minutes away from the hotel, is no, it's like 2 minutes actually. There's another restaurant that is called the Pounce Beach Club, and that also has like a more informal a la carte menu, like sandwiches and burgers. So I'm going to talk to you about the spa and wellness side of La Coralina. As you enter, you go up because you're going to see the stairs and you're going to feel that you're getting lost in the jungle. You're going to obviously see so many natures. You're going to see butterflies, birds. All your senses are going to start to feel awakening as you enter to the spa. You're going to have the best attention by our facilitators that are also part of the spa. You have a gym. You have three pools. Like you can use a spa pool. You can use also the bathtub that is here. We have a circuit of water right now. So we recommend to change different temperatures of water to have a better treatment, or even after your treatments, you can also enjoy the circuit of waters. So we have wide menu of the spa, the treatments of the spa. I'm going to try to mention you some of them because they're divided by therapeutical, aesthetic, medicinal, emotional, spiritual, and sport. So after this presentation, I make sure that you receive the whole list so you can really take a look and see something that you would like to try or offer. So from the therapeutical, we have the thigh, we have the ice massage, we have the detox. We also have from the beauty treatments or aesthetic beauty, the lymphatic, the drainage massage, the facial. We also have medicinal acupressure massage, kai chi, and the sports. We have the rolfing and physical therapies. As you can see, we are also focused on having treatments that can be experienced by groups because that way, if you have the retreat, if you also want to join a treatment, is also easy for you to do in groups, like reflexology, facials, and such. We have also an agenda at the yoga deck that is always available for the guests. So for example, here you will see that we have from yoga to stretching, breath work, shamanic meditation, salsa, magic dance. It always vary, but we make sure that everything is interesting and is something that you will enjoy. On top of this, you're able to include these activities in your agenda if you're making a retreat happen as well with no cost. It's already included. So the retreats that we have at La Coralina, we have had this year, 2023, have been really amazing since we have done everything different too. Our retreats are not alike to each of them. For example, there's so many retreats of yoga and it's great, but we are also focusing on other holistic and subjects that are upcoming and really we find a healing process and a lot of interesting experiences from this. The family constellation retreat was one of them where you put the lineage of your family in order, also doing practices, workshops that will make sure that after this retreat, you will have a better the beginning of life. Like it's like a restart. Everything here is a restart, but this one in particular was very emotional, and we were able to make peace with your family lineage. Don Spiro. Don Spiro is a Latin word. It means while I breathe. So this word is tells everything about this because we were able to use frequencies from the lowest frequency to the highest. So doing every work and sound healing and breath work with each of them was basically the real purpose of this so we could move the deep core of everything that is in consciousness and some things that we haven't even healed, we're unaware. We were able to go to deepen this and go to the surface. So the breath work is also practice that was in this retreat. As you can see, there's headphones and it's to enhance or to make more intense experience of breathwork because you were able to hear all the steps of breathing and the sounds while you were walking and being in the pool and everything. And we got a lot of comments from this retreat saying that they want to come back as soon as possible. So why you want to retreat with us? We have many reasons. Of course, we're basically in a very good place. Bocas del Toro offers many possibilities, but we also do as La Coralina. We have all the facilities. I have shown you like all the pictures that I could, but I can show you even more and even in our website. I'll make sure you get all of our albums so you can also see all the different spaces because this is like Disney World of the retreat for me. You're able to like use every space and make an experience out of it. So also the privacy, we're able to offer you also to get out of the hotel. For example, with other retreats we're gonna have, I'm gonna be speaking very soon. We're gonna get out of the hotel. So the connection with nature, of course, is the main big thing here and you're going to be feeling safe in a safe place. So our next retreat, as I was mentioning, is gonna get is gonna be in the hotel, but we're also gonna visit the cacao farms. You know, the cacao is also like recognized internationally as one of the biggest amazing fruits. For example, the coffee in Panama is very exotic. Now the cacao is getting the position of the coffee since we're able to see from the bean to when it's produced. And we are here in this retreat to enhance, to embrace the seed of our journey to when the tree is all developed and we want you to connect with this fruit as our ancestors did. This is going to be from the 29th of November to December the 2nd. So we hope we can join because it's really a great experience. So for the retreats of 2024, we have the Elemental Goddess Retreat, which combines the Ayurvedic practices and yoga and is exclusively for women. The Sensefulness Retreat is going to be based on the senses, the nature. We're going to use different practices, and the menu also has been thought very well to connect within the body. The family constellation, which was a really success, is going to be repeated in two different dates in May 15 to the 19th. Then the 16th to the 20th of October, we have another days for family constellation, and we believe we're running out of spaces already. So Don Spiro is also going to be available, and we're going to do everything completely different from the first one. So even though the people that really join can experience new things in this one, and we're also going to use different spaces out of the hotel in this edition, which is also going to enhance your experience. The experimental Australia retreat, which is happening right now as I am speaking, I am in the middle of the astrology retreat, is going to be here again, and is about also the horoscope, the elements of fire. So I'm very excited also to have the wild cacao happening again. And as you can see, every thematic of our retreats are unique, are special, and we're here to make your retreat special as well because the possibilities are limitless. Thank you very much for watching. I was very happy to show you what we can do here. We will be presenting you all the information on your email. If you have any questions, please let us know. And I hope you have a beautiful
Thank you so much, Christy, for your presentation. Let me check our panel. Okay, we have some questions already for you. The first question we have in the control panel, is from Jane. Can you fly from San Jose in Costa Rica, or do you need to fly only from Panama City to get into Bocas del Toro?
Hello, thank you again for having me. Actually, right now we can get to Bocas del Toro just through Panama at the moment, but I think that's about to change. So as soon as there's something, a new route, we will let you know.
Perfect. Thank you. And we can keep you posted, Jane, about that because I was at the hotel last September last year. So it was already 1 year ago. And at that time, there was a Costa Rican carrier company that was promoting 3 times a week direct flights from San Jose to Bocas del Toro. So I will double check with them if this is only seasonal or if they have plans to reinstall those flights. However, flying through Panama City is really very easy. You can fly with Air Panama. It is only 45 minutes flight from Panama City, and there are a lot of options from the morning to noon and in the afternoon. So it's really very feasible. If you have clients arriving in the morning or at noon in Panama City, and if they don't want to spend some time in the capital city, they can take a flight afternoon. They can take a flight to Bocas del Toro. However, what I've done last year and then some years ago when I was in Panama on vacation, I highly recommend to do 2 or 3 nights in the capital city and then go to Bocas del Toro. There are a lot of things to do, a lot of amazing places to explore, from a helicopter tour over the Panama Canal to a trekking into the rainforest. There are beautiful rooftop restaurants and bar in the old walled city. You can offer walking tours in Panama. So there are different kind of activities that can be done for if you have clients doing 2 or 3 nights in Panama City before flying to Bocas del Toro. So the second question we have for you, Chrissy, can you remind us how many rooms and villas? You mentioned rooms and villas. So which is the capacity of the hotel? How many rooms you have in total and what is the full capacity of the hotel if someone wants to do maybe a buyout?
Okay, so we have between single bedrooms, deluxe rooms, and villas. We can have a capacity around 86 people, but we also have a house, the Casa Coralina, which is the initial building that has the capacity for like 19 persons as well. So together could be like around 90 something. I can even send you the information of the both of the places so we can have the right number, but it's around that number. And we're able to offer also in the, for example, the twin, like the king size bed, we're able to even do some other equations, like we can divide them as well to have like two separate little rooms, bedrooms, so you can also share a space with someone too. So
Awesome. So in total, just to wrap up, there are 23 rooms and 8 villas, okay?
exactly.
Awesome. And just to remind our attendees, you were presenting on this webinar the retreats that La Carolina Island House has put together this year, 2023, and you were presenting also the calendar for 2024. So all the retreats, as well as all the rates that La Carolina Island House offer, they are always commissionable for the travel trade. So as for the advisors, please feel free to promote any of those retreats among your clientele, or what you can do also using sort of this presentation and those retreats as a hook or just as a reference. If you have a client that already has a yoga teacher and they travel as a group around the world, you can put together your own retreat, your own yoga retreat using La Carolina facilities. So in that case, we will send you a customized proposal. You will be able to adapt the retreat according to your needs, to your schedule, the schedule that you or the yoga teacher you are bringing with your group is creating, and we will offer all the facilities and we will offer all the meals according to what you want to put together. So we have the flexibility to either offer our facilities for you to have your own yoga retreat, or if you want, you can just promote and sell our retreats among our clientele. So I think, let me see. Well, we don't have more questions in the control panel. So this was all for today's webinar, Harmonizing Nature and Luxury, Discovering Bliss in Bocas del Toro. In case any of you are attending the Synergy Retreat Show, which is focused 100% in wellness and will take place October 24 to 28 in Playa del Carmen, Ariel Barrio Nuevo, the managing director of La Carolina Island House, will be attending that trade show. So please make sure to schedule an appointment with him or just pass to his booth and meet him, okay? So thank you again for being connected today and for your interest in La Carolina Island House. As I was mentioning at the beginning, early next week, I will be sending you a follow-up email with this recording, the PowerPoint presentation, and much more information about La Carolina Island House. And remember that you can find this webinar as well in our YouTube channel and in our website, emergingdestinations.com. Thank you so much for attending the webinar. And Christy, over to you if you want to just wrap up and say something before we end the webinar. All yours.
Thank you very much, Anna. I was very pleased to talk about the Coralina's wellness and retreat site. Definitely, there is much more to see while you're here. So if you ever have a chance to travel to Bocas del Toro, stop by. I can show you the place myself, and we will make sure that you also try our treatments so you can also be able to sell them as well or offer them for any of your clients that want to come up with a retreat. So thank you again. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll look forward to have you here or your clients here as well.
Thank you.